If you target the roots of the chords, that's a great way just to get started because you can't go wrong with that. Now I'm going to take that A minor pentatonic scale and examine what I have available as far as roots of this chord progression. I don't have an F in the A minor pentatonic scale, so we're going to leave that out. But I have 2 Gs, 3 As, 2 Ds, and that takes care of all the rest of the chords in the progression. If I solo and I just target the roots of the chords, and I'm not even going to play anything on the F chord. We'll get that in a minute. There's the F and then the G. A. Leave it out for the F. Now the D. Back to the G. A. Now I'll use the A minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to bail out on the F and then leave it out on the F, D minor, G, back to the A. What I did is just built a skeletal framework, established the roots of the prevailing chord each time the chord changed, and then what we can do is just add the F note in there. You see where those Fs are? And they're right inside your C scale. Now I would suggest you do that, and as you do that, envision both the A minor pentatonic scale and that C scale. Okay? Now each chord is going to have a root. You included the F. You could solo and use just the A minor pentatonic scale, and then on the measures 1 and 4 where you have the F chord, you can use the A minor pentatonic but target this F note, add that in there as your root. I suggest you practice soloing that way. But then you say, well now wait a minute, I've got this big 8-bar progression and it seems like I'm wrestling just to try to keep up with the changes. What we're going to do is break this down. There are actually 5 chord connections in this progression. This is the way you establish soloing through a set of changes, how you're going to your practice protocol. The first 2 chords are F and G. That will be one of the loops that we'll use. And you just practice playing between the F and the G. That way you don't have to think about more than 2 different chords. The next connection is G to A minor. Now the F and the G occur in measures 1 and 2. The G and the A minor occur in measures 2 and 3 and 6 and 7. Your next progression that occurs in measures 3 and 4 will be A minor to F. That's going to be one of the loops we'll do. Then in measures 4 and 5 you have F to D minor. Measures 5 and 6 you have D minor to G. And then measures 7 and 8 are just A minor. So the way I'm going to establish this lesson, we'll take each pair of chords, get through 4 bars, then work on the first 4 bars of the progression. Then we'll take the next pairs of chords, and then finally establish the entire 8-bar progression.